Alright, what is up guys? Back with another video. Today I'm at Belchertown Skate Park. Been here plenty of times. And I decided today, for today's video, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to try to see, and I've seen like other YouTubers do this before, so this is by no means like my original idea. But usually when I see people do it, they do it with like other people. I'm going to see if I could do it by myself though. I'm going to see if I could do a trick for every letter of the alphabet. Try to go A to Z. I've been thinking about this video idea for a while. Been wanting to do it. I figured why not do it today. So I'm going to get right into it. I think the first trick, I'm going to do alley-oop. Do it from like the quarter to the bank. So for A, it's going to be alley-oop. And the farther I get to these tricks, it's going to get a lot fucking harder. Once I get to the Y's and the Z's, I don't know, I'm going to have to make something up. Alright, first trick. This one should be easy. It's going to do a little alley-oop air. Alright, that's A. Alright. Alright, the next letter is B. So I gotta do a bar spin. So I'm gonna do a little line though. I'm gonna do like 3 fly out and then do like hop bar in. Spice it up a little bit. That was better. Still not super clean, but I got a lot of tricks to do, so I'm gonna take that B for bar spin. Alright, so I'm gonna be like moving around the park and like trying to do the tricks on like different setups. So the next trick, see, I'm gonna do crank flip. I'm gonna do it like off the ledge. I don't want to just keep doing like fly out stuff, so I'm try to get a crank flip off the ledge. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be long. This is gonna take forever. 3 tricks down. So that's C for crank flip. Let's see, what do I want to do for D? That's what she said. Let's see, down whip. I could do. What else is for D? I can't even think. Let's just do a down whip. I already said it, so might as well. I haven't done a whip yet today, but let's see if I can get this one first try. I'm just gonna do it over the hip. Do downside whip over the hip. First try, let's go. Well, for some reason that was easier than a fucking crank flip, but I'll take it. I'll take first try. Alright. That's 4 letters down. D's done. Downside whip. Checked off. Now E. I'm gonna do an ET. I just don't know where. Alright, well, once again, my dumbass did not either turn the mic on or it just died. I don't know, but I just realized that after I did the letter D, after I did the downside whip, there's no audio. So letters, and I just finished doing what did I just finish doing? I just finished doing L. So E through L has no audio, and I really don't feel like doing the tricks over again. So I'm just gonna, when I edit this video, I'm gonna go in and narrate that whole section, try to remember what I said or make it funny, I don't know. But yeah, so enjoy the little bit of narration by none other than me. I'm by no means a narrator, but I'm gonna try to narrate it the best I can. Alright, so as you can see, I got a bug in my eye. Wasn't too happy about that. And I'm gonna try the ET over the spine. The first one didn't really go so well. I got like a weird pop, wasn't able to throw it. So I come back the other way and do the ET. And right here, as you can see, got the ET done. And then I was going to come back and do like a little bonus trick and try to get the chainsaw. But once again, I got a super weird pop, kind of like bucked me forward. So I just decided to come back, do the chainsaw that way. Barely got it around. Was able to get it done though. And so that's E. Now I'm sitting there trying to figure out what to do for F. I was thinking like fire truck, thinking anything that starts with F that's not a trick. And then I realized that I'm dumb and I could just do a foot jam. And so I move over to the quarter on the other side of the park and try to get a foot jam. There's a couple other F tricks I could have done, but I just figured foot jam would be a good one. I don't really do that trick too often. Always trying to get better at this one. As you can see, took my foot off. Didn't fully get it, but was it? I think it only took me about like less than 10 tries. I was able to pull it right there. So that's F for foot jam. And the next trick, I was thinking for probably like 10, 20 minutes. Couldn't even think of what to do for G. But one of the locals at the park suggested I should just do a grind trick. And so we grabbed the rail, moved it over to the down part of the bank, and I did a double peg down it. Got that easily. I was going to do a double peg 180, but the rail just wasn't sliding really well, and I didn't have any wax on me, so I just decided to take the double peg. And I'm probably just talking nonsense right now, saying, yeah, I want to do the pegs 180, but I suck and can't do it. And so moved on from G and decided to do a hand plant. This is like one of the only parks that I really could do hand plants at. In one of my previous videos, I've done hand plants here. You know, it's got a nice big quarter for it. Had to put my gloves on because anytime I try this trick and I'm not wearing gloves, my hands get completely shredded on the ground when I fall. So I had to make sure I had the gloves on for this one. This one didn't take too long. There's a couple tries I put in where, just kind of took my foot off, didn't fully commit to it, but eventually once I just went a little faster, went a little higher up on the ramp and kind of like pushed myself out more, I was able to commit to it and pull it. So yeah, see, I went a little higher up that time than the last one. Because the higher up you go and like the more vert it is, the easier it is to like hold yourself and kind of pull out. So that's H, hand plant, got that one done. And the next trick, I'm trying to think of what to do for I. Decided I'm going to do an ice pick stall. It's another trick. I don't do ice picks too often, but I'm good enough to be able to do them on like ledges, like little stalls and stuff. I'm just not really good at like grinding and ice picks, but moved over to this little sub box over here. I don't know what kind of film job that was. I just started filming the sky for no fucking reason, but set it up over here. As you can see, did not lean back enough, just tapped my front tire. Came back around, was able to land it right here, but didn't really land it clean. As you can see, I like landed kind of sideways and had to like pivot my body weight over. So decided to come back and clean it up. Got a nice clean ice pick stall. And that's I done. Now moving on to the next trick. I decided to do a J hop for J. So I do a J hop up onto the picnic table and then 180 off to fakie bar. Kind of sketchy bar, but it was first try, so I decided to take it. Because I didn't just want to do just a boring J hop, so I'm like, let me spice it up, do a little line for you guys. And then next trick, I'm gonna do a kick out, which is, as I'm saying right here, is like a dirt bike trick. It's kind of where you just like, you know, kick out your back wheel, and it's kind of more just like a steez trick, doing over like jumps and shit. And I like doing over spines, kind of kicking out the back wheel. So I'm gonna do it from the spine to the box jump lip, and wasn't the cleanest, but kicked it out a little bit. Definitely could have kicked it out more if there was a better transition to that spine. That spine, it's pretty mellow, so it kind of just shoots you a little weird, but was able to get that done. Pretty stoked on that. Not really sure what I'm saying here. Probably just more nonsense. And so this next trick, this is a trick I've never done before. I'm gonna do a lucky stall, which is, as I'm explaining, back peg on the ledge with your front pedal, and then your front tires like hanging off. And then I've done unluckies before, like on flat ledges, with which is where you have the front peg and the front pedal, and then the back wheels hanging off. But I've never really tried the lucky because I'm not really a lucky guy, so rather try the unlucky. But here's the lucky. As you can see, it's hard to keep the front wheel up. That's like the hardest part, especially on like a smaller ledge. So I just completely like fucking tapped it on the ground. And then right here, I was able to get it as clean as I could. Wasn't the cleanest, but it counts. My tire didn't touch, so that's a lucky stall. And the audio is about to come back on. Hope you guys enjoyed my narration and enjoy the rest of the video. Now we're gonna move on to M, right? LM, yeah, LM. We're gonna do M, and we're gonna do a monster truck. No, we're not gonna do a monster truck. We're gonna do, what should we do for M? Manual, we can do a manual line. We can do, what else is there for M? I don't know. I don't know if there's much else for M, so we're just gonna do a manual. I'm gonna do a manual 180 on this little ledge right here, this little manual pad, I guess you can call it. There we go. Not gonna lie, that took a lot longer than it probably should have, but still checked off the trick. So that's manual for M. Now we gotta do N. There's a couple for N that I was thinking of. Oh my god, I'm beat though. Alright, we're halfway through the alphabet. I've done 13 letters, got 13 more to go. Next is N. I'm gonna do no foot can on this hip behind me. Alright, it wasn't the best no foot can, but I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna blame my long legs. It's really hard to get them like perfectly fucking straight on that trick. But I did it, so good enough, fuck it. I'm gonna move on to O. I'm gonna do an Oppo trick. I'm gonna do Oppo 270 on this hip. I haven't done that one in a while. I just did the regular 270 in the line with the no foot can, so see if I can get this Oppo 270. That was easy. That was the quickest trick I've done so far. Everything else has taken so many fucking tries. So that's O. Now on to P. I can P on the ramps. No, I'm not gonna do that. I could do pole jam, but there's not really a pole jam here. I could do, what other P tricks are there? gonna skip P because I just really can't think of anything other than like pull, jam, and pocket air, and there's not really any option for that at this park. So I'm probably gonna have to skip a couple of these letters. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas. I'll try to do this again. So I kind of just did this on a whim. I kind of got here and I was like, you know what? Let me try to see if I could do a trick for every letter of the alphabet. And I'm getting most of them, but there's a couple letters that I'm not sure about. So for Q, I'm gonna do a quarter pipe. I'm gonna do a quarter pipe trick. I'm just gonna do 5 on it. I don't know if this really counts as Q, but it's on a quarter pipe, which starts with a Q, so I'm gonna go ahead and run with it. Okay, for R, I'm gonna do a rail ride or tire ride, but I'm gonna call it a rail ride because that's what it is. I'm riding on the rail, so I'm gonna do rail ride for R. There we go. Alright, so that's R completed. It's a rail ride to 180. Alright, for S, I could do Superman, but I don't really feel like dying today, so I'm not gonna do that trick. I'm just gonna come up fakie and just do a quick little slider for S. Alright, for T, I'm gonna do 2 tricks for T to make up for not doing the P. I'm gonna do T-block fly out and then do turn down fly out. Alright, for you, I'm going to do one of my specialties. I'm going to do an under the coping bar spin. That's what I'm going to do. I don't really do bars on quarters that often, and I definitely don't do them over coping. So I'm going to do an under the coping bar spin. I'm going to do it both ways. I'm going to go regular air, regular bar, and then I'm going to go oppo air, regular bar, which is the one I usually prefer to do. But I'm going to try to get them both ways. Oh my god, a fucking fly just flew my eye again. Okay, there's one sloppy bar spin. Now time for number 2. Yep. That was the under the coping bar spin both ways. It's also a very unappreciated trick right there, is the under coping bar spin. Because everyone can bar 5 feet over a quarter, right? Not everyone does bar spins under the coping though. I'm like the only one that's doing them. I'm gonna visit this spine again and do an X up over the spine. Oh, I hit my knee. Here's a bonus trick for this video. I'm gonna do a hop whip into the bank since I skipped like 5 fucking letters, but give you a little hop whip. I'll try to do this again on different parts that has like different setups so I can, do certain tricks. Because there's some tricks like you really can only do on fucking certain setups. Like with W, the only really trick I could think of was wall ride. And there's not really a good setup for a wall ride here other than that sketchy ass friend. So, little file with first and do try to clean that one up. Alright, well, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm definitely fucking beat. That was a lot harder than I thought. I want to try to do it again and like maybe do it with some other people. Maybe some of my friends could do some fucking tricks that start with the letters I couldn't do, but I think that was pretty good for my first time like trying that. I mean, I got what, 21 out of 26. There's only 5 letters I couldn't do. And like I said, let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas for those tricks or for those letters. But like always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Almost at 100 subs. Let's see if we can get to 100 subs by, I'd say by like the end of next month. I would like to get to 100 subs. I appreciate everyone or anyone that watches these videos. And yeah, I'm out of here. Till next time. Peace.